tell me when I call on you, though. Maybe I forgot to say that when I call on you. Aiden. You think it's about stretching? Who do you think is going to be stretching in this story?
The dog. The dog.
The dog, maybe? Okay, you ready to listen to the story called Stretch?
Maybe other animals too.
Stretch, by the best-selling author of Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type, Doreen Cronin and Scott Mention.
Do you remember that story, Click, Clack, Moo? Cows That Type? I may have read it last year in preschool. Anyone ever heard that one before? You heard it at home? You have it at home? Maybe we'll have to find that book later. You have it too? Okay, ready? Let's go ahead and listen to our story called Stretch. Oh, look at that dog.
Whoa! He's really stretching.
Sure is.
Oh!
Oh, that's a big double page there. Look at him.
I can do that, but without my head on the ground.
Oh, good.
Me too.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, give me 5 so we can listen nicely to the story.
Stretch with me. Hands in the air. Count to 3. Hold it right there.
Go ahead and try. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Make sure we're sitting in our chair though, nice so we don't want to fall out of our chair.
Stretch up high for a snack in the trees.
Just sit down right now.
Stretch out wide for a ride on the breeze. Can you stretch to the ceiling? Can you stretch to the floor?
Those are all things we were doing earlier.
You can stretch with a whisper. You can stretch with a roar.
Roar.
I can stretch underwater. I can stretch on a wave. I can stretch on a surfboard if I'm very, very brave. Some will stretch to show you feathers. Some will stretch to show you spots. A stretch that goes a stretch too far might tie you up in knots.
Raise your hand if you can tell me what happens when the cat stretches too far.
Gets tangled up.
PJ, raise your hand.
They tangle it.
And with what?
Long.
With his yarn. Yeah, he gets tangled. He stretched so far, he got tangled in the end there.
A yawn is just a stretch that starts down deep inside. It travels up into your mouth and makes it open wide.
I can't tell if you're yawning under your masks or not.
If I were an inchworm, I'd stretch from place to place. If I were an astronaut, I'd stretch in outer space.
Oh my god. Monkey. It does look like a monkey.
I stretch my lungs to take a breath, then blow out nice and slow. A bubble will stretch and stretch.
What do you think's going to happen?
Until there's no room left to grow. Pop!
That was a bubble of gum, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bubble gum this morning.
If you stretch me and I stretch you,
See the dog in the back?
we'll stretch twice as far. Who knows what we can do?
Puppies.
But mostly we saw the dog as being the main character on all the pages. What about the setting of the story? Where did the story take place? Ethan. Like everywhere. There were a bunch of different places where the story took place. It started out kind of outside the park. And he was out by the grass, but up in the sky.